Hey, Natalie, you're here. Welcome, welcome. Wait for a few more people. See if I can get this going. I have to use 3 different devices to stream so I can be on Instagram and Facebook and record it for my blog. So ridiculous. Shasta, hey, welcome. Hold on. Nope. Video. Okay. There we go. Oops. Awesome. Thanks for being here, you guys. Yay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Topic is when having an attitude of gratitude or being positive can actually be harmful. And you probably are thinking, what the heck? Krista, hey, thank you for coming. So I just want to preface everything before we start, that I think gratitude is really, really important. It's a huge part of our happiness is finding good in our life and things. And so I don't want to ever indicate that I don't think we should be grateful, because that's not true at all. But in my experience, when you're going through stuff that's really difficult and painful, sometimes well-intended things can actually be really hurtful. And then also I've seen people in their life who, because they're trying to be positive all the time, they completely ignore real issues and they don't deal with them because they're supposed to be positive, right? And I actually did that a lot when I was younger and through high school and 20s. I didn't even know how to process emotion, right? I always just said, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, he didn't mean it. Oh, it's okay. And I completely bottled up feelings of pain because I was trying to be positive. And it ended up really harming me because I wasn't dealing with and recognizing when something wasn't okay. So here's a couple of quotes that are pretty common. It says, train your mind to see the good in every situation. Now, again, there's true elements to this quote. There's good things about it. But when you're ignoring things that are wrong and you are not dealing with them, you're going to end up in a situation that does way more harm than good. If you guys have any thoughts about this, please chime in. No, check my Instagram. Okay. Yeah, please chime in. Hi, welcome. We got Kim on Instagram. Here, let me put this in the middle more. Hey, Lindsay, thanks for coming. Yeah, so I really feel like it's so important to recognize when things aren't okay. I've literally been in situations where things were really bad and I was not being treated well at all. And I would express that. And someone would say to me, well, you just need to be more grateful. And that was the most that was like a knife in my heart. Are you kidding me? my husband is manipulating me. He's lying to me all the time. I feel completely worthless. And you're saying, no, you should just be more grateful. No, you shouldn't. Absolutely not. You, yes, find good things in your life, but you should never be grateful for evil, toxic, bad things in your life. You do not need to be grateful for those, you guys. It's not, no, is not okay. Our feelings, our emotions of pain and hurt, I literally believe that that is an innate sense that we have. And it's saying something is wrong. Just like I read a quote someone posted, and I wish I could remember, but it was, hey, when life punches you in the face, and talking about being positive and how we just need to have a better attitude when life punches us in the face, and how we just need to brush it off, basically. And I'm like, are you kidding me? If you get punched in the face, literally, people don't look at you and go, you just need to be more positive. Just be more grateful. No, they say, oh my gosh, are you okay? Is your nose broken? Do we need to take you to the hospital and check for a broken nose and concussion? Like, we take care of ourselves physically when we get hurt or something goes wrong, and everyone recognizes, oh, like, you need help. You know, let's take you to the doctor. Let's, you know, you need to rest, whatever. And emotionally, when things go wrong, I think we're getting better at it, but for the most part, people are just like, oh, just, you know, you just keep going. You just suck it up, or just think of the positive, fake it till you make it. No, our soul is saying there is something wrong. There's something that is harming you, and you need to get away from it. Touch a hot stove, your body's saying, don't touch the hot stove. It's not okay. Emotionally, something goes wrong. It's telling us, this is not okay, this is harmful, get away. We do not need to have a positive attitude about bad things in our life. We need to, yes, it is good to be able to recognize it and say, this isn't okay, and I'm going to go towards the positive things over here and leave those bad things. And that's where the positive attitude comes in, is clinging to the actual good, true things in our life that are good and positive and that grow us and help us. And get away from the bad things. Hey, Rudy, welcome. Another thing it says, it's not, another quote I've seen a lot, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Okay, yes, how you react to it matters so much, but what happens to you matters. That's completely invalidating. Someone who's going through so much pain and hurt, that to say it doesn't matter, it's no big deal. And I've literally had people tell me that when I'm like, I'm really struggling. Spiritual leaders who've been like, well, your feelings don't really matter, you just need to go and help this other person. Literally, I've had people say that to me. It's so completely belittling. Yes, what happens to you completely and totally matters very much. Yes, what you do about it matters just as much, but don't tell people that what happened to them doesn't matter. that's not okay with me. You can see I'm getting kind of choked up about it. It's upsetting. And then think positive, and positive things will happen. No, not necessarily. Yes, it's more likely, but bad things happen to positive, happy people, because there are people in this world that hurt you, and it doesn't matter how good you are, because that's usually who they take advantage of, is the people who are good, right? So there you have it. If you are not dealing with your negative emotions, or if you are in a bad situation, you absolutely do not need to be grateful for those things. Yes, find the good. Find the things that are good and grateful, and seek after those and latch onto those and grow those and get rid of the bad things. But I can't even tell you how entrapping it is to feel like I'm in this bad situation and I'm only hurting because I'm just not having a good enough attitude. And it was really damaging to me for a really long time because I literally thought, oh, I'm a bad person. I'm unforgiving and I'm unkind if I'm just not happy being here. I should just put a smile on my face and be okay being manipulated and lied to and hurt all the time. Like, no. Nope. Nope. Any thoughts, you guys? Come on. I want to hear it. You guys ever been in a situation like this or had someone say something? And a lot of times it's out of naivety. People who say these things often have no clue. Either they're in total denial themselves of their pain and what they're going through, and they're not dealing with how they really feel, or they just have never really been in really bad situations and they have no idea what that really feels like. Anybody? All right. Well, thanks guys for listening and my rant. Appreciate you being here. It's kind of short and sweet, but that's pretty much all I have to say. Be positive about the positive things and recognize the negative and get away from it. All right. Love you guys and have a good night.